Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Roundguard, and the key was provided by developer. This game is a pinball connected with a roguelike, almost exclusively roguelike, even though there is one element that you keep from every run, which is one item, one booster, but aside from that it's a roguelike. I don't like score runs for sure. Roguelikes are fine. It's definitely better than just a pinball, because pinballs are just score runs and that's it. And this is a roguelike to some extent, so it's more interesting. There's at least some choices that you make and some better mechanics than just a pinball. I will play with, well, the same character, because there is just one character from what I know. Maybe there's more actually, because I didn't test others. But I will play with the relic that I have. I think that was relic. Maybe it was relic. I'm not sure. There is this relics unlocked, relics mastered. I'm not sure what that means. I will have something called a trinket. I think. Well, some items, some booster, and we'll see in a moment. I just want to show you settings. Right, settings are quite okay. There is quite a lot of stuff. It can be changed the sound, and we can have some annoying features turned off, especially shakes. I don't like shaking. And that's the resolution, and full screen working correctly, so that's fine. Right, so let's try with the new run. I think there's actually 4 characters here. Let's see. Not sure what's the difference. Yeah, 3 characters. Alright. Right, starting trinket is always the same, because that's the one we got last run. Not sure what they mean by relics. I have one that I can use. Yes, and those are not unlocked. Not sure how you unlock them. So we can try this one actually. More potions, hero stat, but less money. Not sure what it means and how you master relics. Okay, so let's maybe pick something else. This guy will have double jump, and this guy will have lightning. Let's go with this lightning. Yeah, they have similar HP. Attack is a bit lower. Let's try this guy. Okay, so we have the relic, we have the bonus. Equipment, can we change something? No, that's the bonus, that's the trinket. Yes, that's the trinket. That's our gear, will be slowly changing while playing. We have this one active relic. Probably I won't be playing full run, because that would be too long. It goes quite quickly from one map to the other. But I don't want to just do everything. Okay, let's skip. Yes, after you launch, how do you launch? Maybe you just shoot. Yes, you just shoot. Now stuff happens. Yes, you could actually zap something. Right. Now stuff disappears. It's actually quite deadly, I must say. Alright. Maybe that was just the tutorial. Because I remember playing something like this first time with the warrior. Alright, see, that's quite long. It's gonna go from one map to the other. And one map can be quite quick, so we'll just play a couple of maps. Okay, not sure how you should do it. But there is something useful. If I zap them, you can zap them multiple times actually. Yes, you can zap this guy. He's immune for some reason. And let's zap the other. It's actually quite useful. Almost worked. I think I missed. I hit one guy, but only hits for 5. Not very powerful. He's gonna bounce a lot. And I guess we will slowly go down, probably. Yes, we lose some health, not much. We're getting a lot of money, and then we can get a trinket with that. And some sort of RNG, well, event. From time to time you can get new trinket, basically. I think it's a trinket. You also get better weapon and armor with some features that can change the gameplay a bit. Right now we are not getting much. I will try to break through those guys. Not sure if I can. Yes, we just have to kill this one guy, but he's taking 5 damage only. So that's a problem. Maybe let's destroy this. I'm trying. Yeah, see, that would be problematic if I wanted to show you more levels. Because they can drag like this. I'm not even losing, because I just lose 5 HP and I probably also regenerate from time to time. But it takes time to break through all this stuff. Can I do it? No. Yes, maybe. I think I hit him normally. Now we'll bounce just like that. We cannot affect it. And we're getting something. Let's see what's that. Maybe it's a skill. Bubble up nearby enemies. Okay. Goes there. Alright. And now we have to go to one of the areas. So choose an area. We go all the way there. I like this the skill of this guy. Actually, this lightning is quite good. Maybe we can upgrade it, but it's not bad. It's quite useful. Very, very accurate. Alright, let's go with just skipping everything. Bubble enemies 10 times. Yeah, so get some sort of quest. Apparently the quest is based on the character. We bubble the guy because we have bubble skill. But we don't have bubble skill with something else. Actually, this counts as one bubble. Maybe we can do more bubbles. Do we burst them or what? Not sure. Maybe? Yeah, they were shocked. I'd like to shock the other guy. There's nothing going on here. That's some potion here. Yes, there was some potion that did something. And we lost 5 HP again. Lots of stuff disappeared. Yes, we can just directly attack. Kill one guy. Somehow. I don't know how I did 40 damage, but whatever. I guess I actually have 44 damage. For some reason. I had 19. I don't know how I have more. Apparently I do. Maybe I was enraged or something. Or from a potion. Right, I want to hit them again. Yes, I bubbled. Again. Not sure if it counts if I just put him in the bubble or I have to burst it. Now, let's just attack like this. Yes, again I did the bubble. I will now burst it. I'll try at least. It doesn't work. Yes, that's more money. And again. Yes, they're taking damage actually. That's not so bad. That's the way to go. He's dead. You can't do anything to the other guy. Maybe you can directly hit him. That's possible. Maybe. Well, I bounced off him. That's a bit weird. Not sure if you can hit him again. Maybe with lightning, but it's not very likely. I bubbled him again. At least I tried. Okay, now I hit him. He's dead, and we might get... I would like a weapon, actually. Hopefully we'll get a weapon. I think we will. No. Maybe? Yes. Alright, a lot of money. Completely useless now, but there will be a moment we can use it. Right, and this might be a better weapon. It is. When a potion is smashed, it does bubbles automatically. Well, that's useful. Apparently the character is based on bubbling, but that's okay. Okay, apparently that's his sort of gameplay. Going somewhere. It's a bit more, maybe like 2 levels. He's a boss or something. He's just a bit stronger. Not that much stronger. Okay, I'm gonna hit the other guy. Yes, something got hit. Maybe I can bubble those guys. Yes. Yes, it exploded. Good. Now let's try to maybe hit this potion and see if it works. I hit the potion, yes, he got a bubble. I shocked this guy. And now maybe I'm done. Out of mana, sort of. We have some dead people, that's good. There's still 3 of them at least. Right, this kinda worked. Right, I'm trying to hit a guy but it didn't work. Still have full HP, that's useful. Not dying. Yeah, you can go on like that for a long time. Maybe all the way to the boss even. That's what happened when I first played. I made it to the boss, but I think I died on the boss. Yes. So that's the whole run. We'll try to make it to the armor. Not sure if I can. Yes. Let's see the armor. So there is a trinket, there is armor. Well, that's very good. Shock to enemies. Aside from that, it's the same. So of course we change. But that's gonna be bad because we'll just bounce around. This is weird because we're just prolonging the game. Like, yeah, that was lucky, but we could just bounce around for a while. I'm gonna skip maybe 1 more or 2 levels. 1 for sure. Yeah, okay, let's go. Oh yeah, now you have those oozes here, or whatever they're called, gelatinous cubes. Huh, what to do, what to do? Might be just one enemy, if I'm looking at this correctly. But those gelatinous cubes are not... I think they're not killable. Yeah, there was something. Negative effect. Now this guy is bubbled for some reason. Can't kill him. Now, no. I tried. Yes, I'm bubbling, but it doesn't work. Now maybe one more. No, that doesn't work. Now, okay, got 5 damage. That's quite horrible. But we can destroy the stuff slowly, so we'll be more likely to hit directly the enemy. Like this, we destroy those urns, then we might be able to go all the way to the enemy, just directly. Okay, this didn't work. This might, but I am out of mana. So let's take mana maybe. Yeah, that's one of those missions that's gonna just drag forever. I got mana but nothing else. He took damage actually, for some reason. Okay, let's destroy this one. Maybe get money. And we bounce all the way to the guy. Awesome. That was very good. I tried to bubble, but I was too far. I might go through the cubes at the guy. Maybe let's try to avoid them. Yes, that's direct hit. And we got him. We also leveled. But leveling is probably just linear. I guess it is. Okay, so one more level. Let's see what we get. Q-Whistle. Turns out there's... They move when we fast forward. Okay. So they should be immobile, generally speaking. Hopefully. Not sure if it counts as a trait or what. I think it's a trinket. Let's see if we can look at this. Can we? Yeah, so that's the trinket. That's the one from the previous game, and that's the one we just got. So we now exchanged every element. So one last level. Yes, we're kind of doing damage. Bubble. Some potion. Now they explode. Okay. Let's kill this guy. Heal 2. Now let's see what happens. We heal. I think we are damaging the guy on the right. He's down. Let's try to break through the one in the middle. We're slowly losing health, but only 5 at a time. That's not horrible. It kinda looks easy because you generally don't take much damage, at least at the beginning. But if you do it for multiple levels, you'll eventually lose all your HP. Probably not quickly, so a couple of levels will be reasonably easy. And then things can change. Right. I didn't do anything, I'm pretty sure. They are bubbles, so they will take damage anyway. Now we have to do one direct hit and it's over. Right. So as you can see, this is quite quick. We played like 10 minutes and there was a couple of levels. Probably, I don't know, 5 levels or so. I mean, just the maps, not our levels, because we just got 1 level. That would be cool, actually. Friends. They do damage. That might be useful. Not sure where I want it. We can try to exchange it for the bubble spray. Okay, and now we just go to one of the levels. I wanted the other one, but I bounced back. And we are again somewhere here. We're still in the run. Yes, that's the wheel. That's useful. So depending on the money, you get this, and then you roll, and you might get a trinket or whatever. Let's see what we get. Not sure if it's trinket or something else. Maybe it's completely random. And yeah, that's a trinket. More health, and it's permanent until the end of the run, probably. Right? So every time we kill a guy, we got more HP. That's useful. That's very useful. I would have to stop it somehow. I guess you can just go out and stay here. It should save. Okay, let's check once more. That's the bonus we have. And M would be map. That's where we are. See, and level 15 is a boss. Okay. What was the quest again? Bubble enemies 10 times in a room, so in one room. It wasn't very likely to happen. Okay, so let's try to go. Yes, we can save and quit. Hope it quits too many. Yes. Right. So I can tell you what is the deal with the relics. Apparently you have to play with one relic for a while and then somehow unlock the new one, but you only have one relic, so that's the choice you have. One relic if you have any unlocked. And then you keep this one trinket from the previous run. And that's all you have in terms of game being roguelite. Aside from that, it's a roguelike. You just lose almost everything, almost all the progress. You pick a guy, you keep the trinket, you pick a relic, and then you have to go all the way to the end of the game or until you die, and then you get score, which is, well, not that great because it makes the game into a score run, which I don't like. Also, I would prefer it to be more roguelite than roguelike, but definitely it beats a pinball because it's something much more interesting with more mechanics, more choices, not just, you know, throwing a ball and hoping it hits enough score, but it's also some strategy, some tactics, some synergies between what you have and ability to grind to some extent, depending on trinkets you have. So it stands higher than a pinball, not necessarily as good as a roguelike, because it's a very specific roguelike. I only played one such game similar to this one, so that's quite unique. I don't know any other games. I played one. I think I even have a review somewhere. But aside from that, that's like the second game of this type that I've seen. So, well, it is what it is. It is what you have seen. I think I would give it 6 because I think it's above average in terms of, well, a notch higher than a pinball for sure. It was interesting mechanics, but it's very RNG. There's also skill, well, involved to some extent, but it's also very RNG. You either have a good run or you have a bad run. There is not much stuff you can keep, so there isn't much grinding, there isn't much replayability. You just start a run and you have a good run or you have a bad run. You might unlock a couple of those relics, but then you'll probably play with the relic you like the most, and the trinket will be probably always random, just some leftover from the previous run, so there isn't much build making in terms of choosing at the beginning. You just play with a guy and then he gets random stuff and he either has a good run or not, and then you end up with a score and you can hit the leaderboards. So for me it's above average, but it's not great. Well, it's hard to compare to anything. In terms of roguelikes or roguelites, I definitely know better ones. Better than pinball. Compared to that other game that I played, I think they're quite similar. Maybe even the other one had more stuff to unlock. It definitely had more stuff to unlock because it had, well, multiple things, not just well, relics, and that's it. So yeah, I think that's above average, but not a great game. In terms of money, I think you should just check if you want the game for what it is, and then find it on a sale. I'm not sure how expensive it is. I can actually check. Let's see if it's in the store now. I mean, it is in the store, but I'm not sure if it's even released officially. Yeah, it is. It is expensive, guys. It's probably almost $20. It's like $18. I would say it's way too much. So on sale, sure, if you're interested. Otherwise, well, you can just get Dead Cells probably for similar money, or Hollow Knight for half the price. So that's not the greatest price. But on sale, yes. If it's on deep sale and you are interested, then sure. Can I recommend it? Not really, to be honest. I mean, unless you're extremely interested because the game is quite unique, I would say it's something you might play for a few hours, for a couple of afternoons, maybe. But I don't think you would get $18 back in terms of gameplay time unless you're completely crazy about such games. So I would definitely wait for a sale, and only if you are a big fan should you buy it. Otherwise, only as something unique, something well, different. If you can afford it, or if the game gets deep sale, then sure. But I think you could locate your money better, especially at that price tag. So, well, it should be definitely cheaper. Is it fun to play? Well, if you're testing it, if you just go for 1 or 2 runs, sure. But is it gonna keep you occupied for many hours? I don't think so. I think games like Dead Cells or Hollow Knight or Sword of the Stars, the Pit in terms of roguelikes. Those would be better. Those would be much longer, much more complex. So, well, no, I would rather buy a couple of games for that money, like 2 or 3 games at least, and not this one. But it wasn't annoying to play. It's actually quite fun, but well, it's just, as you can see, 10 minutes and you are half the way through the run. So, yes, half an hour of gameplay, sure, it's fun, but would you play it for the whole day? I don't think so. Yeah, but I think it's a bit above average, to be honest. It's quite well put together. It doesn't have any bugs. It works. So, yeah, it is playable, but it is what it is. It's a weird pinball. So, well, if you like it, then sure, buy it, but I probably wouldn't. I might buy it for like $1 or 2, but not more. Okay, guys, so that was Roundguard. I personally give it 6 out of 10. It's not a horrible game, but overpriced. Quite weird, so it might be interesting just as a collectible, something else in your collection, your library that's different, but not necessarily a good deal. So I leave you with those ideas of mine, and I'll see you guys in the next review.